Dedicated to all animal defenders who lay awake at night thinking about the animals who are suffering. No, you are not a freak. You are normal. It's normal to care. It's normal, if you have a heart, to suffer from dystopia, the anguish of living vegan in a non-vegan world. Never forget that I'm here and I understand. You are not alone. I love you. Hello, students. It's the middle of the night here and I couldn't sleep. So what I do when I can't sleep because I'm thinking about the suffering of the animals is, instead of lying in bed and feeling helpless, I sneak out of bed so my husband and my dog Bella don't even know that I've left. And I go and get a cup of tea and I sit on a couch with a big blanket and I respond to TikTok comments. That way I feel like I'm being at least useful. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to respond to maybe 8 of them or something like that. And I'll do it in the dark so that I don't have to show my face. I can just really concentrate on the words that I'm saying and I don't have to be like on, if you know what I mean. I don't have to sit up straight and have the light perfect and all of that. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to respond to some TikTok comments and hopefully I'll be able to go to sleep after that and somehow stop thinking about the animals and how much they're suffering. If you're anything like me and you are suffering from dystopia, which is the anguish of being vegan in a non-vegan world, feeling so bewildered as to why people keep hurting animals when they know how much it hurts them. If that's happening to you, maybe that's something that can help you too. Instead of lying in bed and feeling helpless and useless, then just pick up your phone, go to TikTok, turn the light off, cuddle up with a big blanket, and just respond in a calm way. And then feel good that you've at least tried, you've done something. Go back to bed and get a few more hours sleep. Okay? That's what I'm going to do right now. So if you guys want to stick around and see the kind of comments that I am about to write, feel free to do so. Thanks a lot for being here. Responding to comments in the middle of the night, and yours is next, and you write. I want to stop animal testing because it's cruel and horrible, but I won't stop eating meat because they are 2 different things. You're suffering from something called cognitive dissonance. It's when your head and your heart are all mixed up. Your head is trying to tell you that you're a good person because you think that you want to stop animal testing. But at the same time, you pay people 3 times a day to hurt animals for their entire lives. That's what happens with factory farming. From the moment they're born till the moment they die, animals are enslaved, incarcerated, tortured, terrified. They live in fear of the knife that's coming. And when it comes, make no mistake about it, you're the one who paid for it. Reading comments in the middle of the night. Yours is next, and you write. I've now got this stuck in my mind, and I'm going to repost this if it's okay. I feel so bad. First, I want to say thank you so much for opening your heart to the animals, and also for opening your mind, for really taking the time to see what goes on. The animals are suffering so much, and most people just want to pretend it's not happening. We're here on social media to try to get everyone's attention, to try to get them to watch the important documentaries so they see for themselves. Most people think they know what happens to the animals, but they have no idea what goes on behind closed doors. This is why it's so important not to eat any meat, dairy, or eggs. I hope you watch the other documentary I recommend, don'twatch.org. Reading comments in the middle of the night. Yours is next, and you write. What do you think about people that aren't vegan and don't want to be vegan? Well, let me ask you this. What do you think about people who are racist and don't want to stop being racist? You see, being vegan is about protecting the vulnerable, about not being prejudiced against animals. Animals look different than us, but that doesn't mean we have a right to treat them badly. Just like you probably don't want to be racist and you don't want to be homophobic. Don't be a speciesist. That is somebody who chooses one animal over another and says, you are okay, but you, I'm going to turn away. I'm going to slit your neck. I'm going to hurt you. Don't do that. Be kind to all. Responding to comments in the middle of the night, and yours is next. And you write. Wait, there are consequences to my actions? Sounds like you're being a bit sarcastic, and I'm imagining that you're probably vegan. In other words, you've learned about the consequences to your actions, and that's why you don't want to eat meat, dairy, or eggs, because you know how much the animals suffer. And it's great if you're vegan. I'm really proud of you. Being vegan also happens to be amazing for your own health, and it's also great for the environment. Everybody wins when somebody is vegan. The animals are happy. They get to be free. It's so wonderful. So thanks for being here. Reading comments in the middle of the night. Yours is next, and you write. I heard that I can't feed babies if I did it. I really want one. A woman's breasts are perfectly designed to feed a newborn. Don't mutilate them. Don't hurt yourself. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. That reminds me, did you ever think about milk and where it comes from? Most likely you're drinking cow's milk. Cow's milk comes from a cycle of violence where the mothers are raped, forced to have babies against their will, and then when they're born, they're taken away from them. If they're boys, their throats are slit because they'll never be able to give milk, so they're considered to be useless. Be kind to yourself and to all animals, and be vegan from now on. Reading comments in the middle of the night, and yours is next, and you write. I am literally just scrolling through these comments, and I am so sorry. The amount of hate you have to deal with, truly unbelievable. People, be kind. You're right. Here on TikTok, there's so much hate. I wonder why that is. Especially a lot of hate towards animal rights activists who are just here on this app to try to protect the most innocent and vulnerable among us. Sure, everyone says that they love animals, but then they eat them 3 times a day, and they steal their milk and their eggs and their honey. And then they are vegan phobic towards those who are trying to protect the animals. How about you? Is your body a garden or a morgue? Reading comments in the middle of the night, and yours is next. And you write. Have you guys ever watched the show I Didn't Know I Was Pregnant? It's fascinating, isn't it? How people are so out of touch with their own bodies. They don't realize that there's another life growing inside. And also, when there is death inside, they don't realize it. So many people eat animals, and they don't really make the connection. Is your body a garden or a morgue? What's inside right now? As you go forward in your day, try to pay attention to it. Look at what's on your plate, what's on your fork, what's going down your esophagus, and try to be vegan. I'll remember this day, I'll remember this moment. Today's the first day of the rest of my vegan life. I'll remember this feeling, I'll remember this love. Today's the first day of the rest of my vegan life. From this day forward I will always be proud to be vegan, and I will declare it out loud. I'm here to save you, I'm here to save you. Little lambs, chickens, turkeys, fish, pigs and cows too.